It was during this period that the Norani would finally be able to break through the astral rift and make contact with that group of Norani that they had originally splintered from. The Revitalization Committee would commit resources and technological assistance to that civilization in its ongoing war with a strange, mysterious, extra-dimensional species known only as the Invaders. It was the hope of Norani, both from the ancient world and from the Revitalization Committee, that the assistance of the committee would turn the tide in the centuries-old battle between the ancient world and the unknown extra-dimensional invaders. Welcome back, future galactic emperors and interstellar sociologists. We're here once again with the Norani Revitalization Committee. We are now the proud leader of a brand new minted federation. We're currently called the Stellar Knowledge Coalition. I'm going to just change this to the Astral Research Committee. Why? You know, that's who we are. Did I spell committee right? The question is, did I even spell committee right in our actual name? Committee? Committee. There we go. There's two E's in committee. Our best pals from down south have definitely joined up. This is the vote so that we can add our new friends as associates. We shall vote yes. That isn't these guys. It's not these guys, so it has to be these guys. Yeah, it's these guys are becoming associates. Great. We will form a commercial pact with them if possible. The asteroid around Julon 1 has such a perfectly stable orbit that it's easy to understand why our scientists thought it was placed there artificially. Yet there's no conclusive evidence of any propulsion system or any other artificial mooring. The only natural conclusion is that by some absurdly improbable chance, the asteroid got caught in Julon 1's gravity field. We have also detected some rare crystals on the surface of the asteroid. Great. Could always use more rare crystals. Okay, they've accepted that. Good. Everything is in good shape, I would say. Federation is losing XP, but that's because we have low cohesion. It'll take a while for that cohesion to go up. We both have representatives, which definitely should help. That's good. Hopefully we can stabilize the Federation quickly. That is our major goal. We want to become very closely associated with our southern friends. They are a little more pinned in than we are, which means their development will be stifled more than ours is. If we do have hostility against the Diatetrath monopoly, they might be able to get some of that territory. They do have an opening here, I suppose. This isn't actually cut off. It just looked like it was. These stars don't connect here right away at all. Like maybe these two stars connect? That's probably fine. These peaceful guys, hopefully we have nothing to do with them. And we know the Zyarites are going to be interfering. Interfering. I mean, they are isolationists, which is good for us. They're just awful. Awful isolationists. What do we have going on? 2 planets with unemployment. There's an extra job here. But we're just sort of waiting for this to move. And everybody else looks fine right now. We have to deal with this again, but I think we just literally built another factory. Population. Yeah, if we can get a person here to take this job, things will turn out better. We still also have this, there's still crime here, and we're trying to get rid of it. We have zeroed the crime out, though, which hopefully will push them off pretty fast. That's the goal, at least. All right, let's look at our military fleets. You should upgrade. Okay. This fleet is still building. Let's do the next part of this. The invasion of our ancestors' home planet is imminent. Following our meeting with the Starlight Vanguard, we have been invited to a World Council for an emergency meeting. They took special note of the aid we have given so far and praised us for our generosity. There's little time for action before what many are viewing as the final conflict. Stockpiles of energy are dangerously low. Contributing a donation would boost the production of emergency support ships and push the battle in their favor. Many of their scientists are also requesting samples of astral thread we have collected for further experimentation in enhancing the shielding of their fleets. Since these invaders tend to favor energy weapons, the benefits here could be potentially significant. So we had to not do this one the first time because we didn't have the threads, but we do have the threads now, but we don't have the energy. We probably could produce the energy by selling a lot of our remaining supply of dark matter, like all of it. I would guess that if we sold all of our dark matter, we could do it. Half of our dark matter and we could do it. But I think we're going to give them the shielding. One of our leaders has gained a new trait. This is our Minister of Defense, our one and only military commander. Shipbreaker. That's cool. Alloys for destroying ships is actually really neat. Let's just pause for a second. But I think we're going to take Artillerist. Singing Planet. What we first assumed to be a deliberate attempt at communication has turned out to be an unusual but naturally occurring phenomenon. The magnetic waves produced by the planet, given proper handling and editing, may sound a bit like talking or even singing, but they are in no way created by a thinking being. Some of our scientists, however, find it quite catchy. It might be possible to make use of this phenomenon, possibly by hosting artists or VIPs at the station created solely to catch these signals and play them as relaxing music. Neat. So we have a planet that's gaining us unity because we're having people visit it to listen to its beautiful songs. That's quite neat. A nice little place to remind us that the galaxy is not a place of horrors, but rather a place of beauty. Something that it is easy to forget when you're out here scared by horrible rock monsters and being preyed on by toxic merchants. We've done well up here as well. I think we're gonna well as well build research stations here. That's very sad. One energy from that sun is very sad. We got the same here, another one energy star. Interesting. Oh well, I mean, let's keep going. We have done upgrades here. We are still trying to get one more worker so that we can get consumer goods underway. Over here, everything is going well, but this person does not want to give up their position. They think they deserve to stay a leader and there just is no spot for them. Oh, well, I don't know what we're going to do about that. We're not close to ready to upgrade this. I don't think we even have the tech yet. That's just how it is. We are naval capacity overcapped. I think we should be fine because we're working on naval capacity right now. Things are feeling kind of stable. We're still exploring down in this direction. Let's, what is this? I guess you could just do this and then we can start more surveys. Oh wait, you were on auto explore, weren't you? Yeah, we'll put you back on auto explore when you stop. The rest of our ships all have tasks. Nice. Hopefully our ancestors can survive the upcoming war. I would hate it if something was to happen to them. I almost feel like it's our responsibility to care for them. Wonder if we can improve relations with these guys and get them into our federation. They are xenophobes, which makes it a little unlikely, but they do share a desire for materialism with us, which is a very useful similarity. Hyper relays. These are very useful to us because of our one of our starting traits, if I remember correctly. Hyperspace. Yes, oh, it's hyperlane registrars that do that. They provide +1 stability. Huh, interesting. Then we probably want to be building those. But hyper relays are actually really good, so we're going to try to get those quick. Anything better? No, we don't need X-ray lasers. We'll do the hyper relays. I think we're doing pretty well. Katie's Scion of Vagros. On turning 20 years old, Exocades is ready to assume the responsibilities of adulthood. In the time since his resurrection, he has absorbed our teachings with fervor and determination. Despite his prodigious skill and a boundless intellect, he remains humble. Science has long been his passion, fueling his drive to uncover the truth of his past, as well as the purpose of the broken relic he has been found with. To his peers, he is known simply as Cades. It's time to plan his next steps. Standing calm, Cades observes the situation and his own response to it. His gaze falls to his hands. They are remarkably steady. He is prepared for this day. I am ready. Greetings, Cades. The young man nods and takes a breath. I have dreamed of this day. I have anticipated it for as long as I remember. I stand ready and willing to serve. There will be enough time for that, but first, what do you seek? What does anyone seek? To know themselves, to understand their place in the universe? I believe the key lies with the relic. With your aid, I will commit myself to recovering the remaining pieces, but do not mistake me. This is no vain quest for selfhood. I am convinced that the power of this object will prove a great boon to our people. He pauses. I am indebted to you for saving my life. I need to find answers, and I need your help. And when you find what you seek, what then? Cades looks at you proudly. A weighted question with many answers. In short, you have given me a home. Wherever this journey takes me, whatever I learn, I will share it with you. On that, you have my word. Well, I mean, we do trust people, right? Let's enlist him. Intuition. I think we're going to take intuition. We're probably going to put him on a ship and have him continue the explorations to the south. It increase his roamer trait. Gives him survey speed. And then let's build him a science... Or, yeah, we're going to build him a science ship. Alternatively, we could take one of our other scientists and put them on a planet as governor. Let's look at our worlds here. You're saying we have 2 planets with unemployment. We do. We'll look at that in a second. Here. And here. This is a Norani. And this is a Norani, so they're going to need to find jobs for themselves. Because I can't move them. So let's make sure that we have good jobs out there. We could get good bonuses if we move you to a planet. So let's see. Let's look at our research worlds. We have 2 tech worlds, one of which has no crime on it yet. One of which has crime on it, right? Yes. But also already has 1 research base. I think we're going to put you here. So we're going to put the guy who... Where are you? Not you. You. We're going to put you on the planet. All right. Well, for now, I'm going to just stick you here, Cades, and we will get you off of there as soon as this guy has finished his current mission. Look at our construction ships. They were currently tasked with building stations. Let's build all of the stations here as well. And you can grab this Unity and then head over to here and build a starbase. I'm going to try to just clean up all the stars that we control but don't technically yet have starbases at. Upon initial investigation of the relic, Cades has reported an unusual experience. After physical contact, visions have appeared in his mind. Images of people and places, memories of a long-forgotten past. Although he has yet to discern their full meaning, some of these visions depict real locations. Cades is calling for a special project to explore them. Did you finish down here yet? Are you done yet? Not quite. So these are the special projects, right? No, it looks like they are situation log projects. The relic visions. Ship graveyard. Oh, geez. These are far away. That will actually be difficult. Okay, well, we'll just put that aside for now as a goal. There's just no way we're doing that anytime soon. Let's look at what we want to do up here. The Forge world has no available jobs, no spot here. Let's build them another industrial district. They have a little bit of housing and a little bit of amenities, so they should be fine. At least to build that. I have so much crime here. We're gonna have to build them a... Where is it? A precinct house? Not great. Not great. The tech world is fine, has a little bit of crime, even with its precinct house fully working. So let's pop a... No, we don't have it available to us here. Interesting. Oh, because they haven't got an underworld yet. That's why. Fine. We need somebody to work here as well. This is our mining world, so we'll build a mining district here. Then we will need housing. Let's sell like this, so we can then buy. Still not enough. Fine. A city district there. They've established a new branch office on another one of our planets. Scum and villainy on Yavin Nor Voldop. Crime continues to be a problem on Yavin Nor Voldop, and an extensive criminal underworld has now taken form. So let's just look. So we now launch an anti-crime campaign, which should help. We are stable in spite of the crime. We just don't want them here. We definitely don't want them becoming strong at our expense. We have tried everything in order to find out how the ceramic pot ended up in the stellar orbit. Maybe we are all crazy. Maybe it does not even exist. Guess what? We tried calculating around those facts as well. We are done. There is nothing more we can do here. The only plus side is that this is that we had tons of time to spend on philosophical and economical questions when we could not stomach to keep investigating the damned thing. So some influence. Now that you're done here, we should... What is this? No, it's you. It's not you. This isn't the right planet. That was you down here, right? The explorer ship? Yeah, now we should be able to change you. Good. And now we should be able to go to... Wait, we were going to put you on the tech world that actually does have some scientists. There we go. Good. Oh, we're a little short on food right now. We can build another station soon. What is this? We don't want to do that right now. Hopefully we can stabilize this, and that will help with some of our other problems. One of our leader dies. Our Shadow Weaver has died. Okay. We need a new Shadow Weaver. But I'm going to have you do it. Get on there. Be the Shadow Weaver. We need someone to weave the shadows, okay? It's just part of your duties. You gotta weave the shadows for us, in addition to everything else. More unemployment. All right. Let's grab Embassy Unity and Advanced Diplomatic Actions without an embassy. We'll do that. Let's see what else we can do here. We need to keep these places growing. This is because this is a robot. Do we have any places that we can resettle a robot to? Who has jobs available? Anybody have any jobs available? The place that robots should go would be the mining world at a default. Let's check this. Is this a robot? This is also a robot, so we can resettle you to either the mining or the generator world. Yes. You have a criminal here. Some of our dark matter. We got this rift event, so we'll just leave it for a second. We got ion thrusters now. Let's grab orbital habitats so we can start our internal expansion. And now, is there anything else we want to do? We have lots and lots of overgrowth here, including a precinct house that's about to build. Nothing here. Nothing here. And nothing here. But I think that's okay. We do have spots for these people. They just have to decide to move to them. Ruined planet. Our ancestral fleets have successfully repelled the invaders. Wild celebrations have erupted across the planet. The astral thread we provided for the battle proved to be a useful supplement to the fleet's fuel supplies and boosted sublight performance. This experimental application can be used for our own armada. The World Council is declaring a planetary holiday in our name. Norani Revitalization Committee Day will be celebrated for generations to come. We may choose one prominent figure from this society to bring back with us, an ambassador and historian. The rest of our ancestors shall remain and rebuild. You have a lot of scientists. We don't really want a commander. I'd like to recruit official. Set this aside. So we're done here. Spirit of our ancestors. The discovery of our ancestors has invigorated our society. We are the progeny of an ancient civilization from which we gleaned valuable knowledge and technological expertise. Our journey through the rift was a momentous one and will not soon be forgotten. We should be thankful for the opportunity afforded by our progenitors. Our very civilization is a testament to their will to survive. Our success will be a tribute to them. Kinetic weapon damage, armor hit points, armor hardening, and sublight speed. Very, very cool. We have finished with that astral rift. So they sent us a leader. He is a longer lifespan than average. As a counselor, he gives leadership experience. As a planet governor, he gives trade value. I do like stability. That I think is a good idea. And I think we're going to actually make him the governor of this sector. I think we're going to give him governing powers over the main sector, which we will do by going to planets and sectors. Right now, the Minister of State has governing power over the sector. What is the Minister of State's traits? Why is he the one we put there? Is Ubafin this guy, the Minister of State? He is there because he has stability. He already gives us stability. Then maybe instead we should have him be the governor of a planet. Yeah, let's put him as a governor of this planet. Okay, so this guy can be Frontier Spirit, which is colony ship build cost, development speed, or he can be a Reformer, which is Unity, governing ethics. I'd prefer Frontier Spirit. Of those, we have new things from having explored that. Astral Siphon unlocks Astral Siphon planetary building. Okay, gives us science and astral threads. That's a neat building. Astral Boost, the Astral Boost modifier for 5 years. So it makes us jump faster, gives us more speed. So far, so good. Hopefully these guys make the decision to start moving around to places that are better. We now have an extra person here as well. They are a Norani. They'll probably take the city district job, I imagine. Which is fine. We will build all the stations here. You have gained something new. Let's keep you with Intuition 2. And then physicists from the Alien Situation on Alderman 1 have managed to split the atom for the first time. With the discovery of nuclear fission, nuclear weapons are inevitably being produced, and nuclear power plants are coming online. The Mitron civilization has entered the critical phase where they suddenly possess the means to destroy their own world with the press of a button. This construction ship here should probably grab this station. Strange transmission. We've received an anomalous transmission from the Norental system. On screen. We see you, children of rifts. Our call led you to the vessel. Our hands opened the door. Your survival was not necessary. Who are you? We walk behind the rifts. An endless war and endless foe. Your ancestors know them. You, children of planes, can help us. How can we help? We must attune. We feel you every time you breach the planes. We soon will know you and come to you. We are close. So, mysterious force has guided us to pass between different planes. Very, very interesting. And somewhat disturbing, to be fair. Good, this fixes our naval capacity problems, so we should now be able... I think we're gonna go with... Artificial moral codes is very useful to us in our current circumstances.
Special project complete.
First League artifact recovered. So that's the last First League artifact available to us, and we have found the First League home system.
Research
Contact the nearest science ship.
complete.
All right, let's head in there and survey it. We just got our hyper relays, which we would like to build. We can increase our shields or our research output. Let's grab shields. Council agenda. Let's go from open arms to we have build relations. Trust and diplomatic weight. Chart the unknown. Allows us to go faster and continue to do our anomalies fast. Give and take. Infinite opportunities. I think we're going to build relations. I think that's a good idea for people who depend so much on others being respectful. Let's actually go back to here and click this because we just skipped it for no reason. We only have one extra person here now, so that's much better. Let's see what we can build on this planet. We have plenty of housing, plenty of amenities, nothing really we can build down here. Why don't we grab you? Good. Now all of our space stations are currently upgraded and full. Let me see. Let's build a system station here. I think that's a good idea. We'll use it to get more food to balance out our food problems. Gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Tyrim 4 have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated to 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Tyrim 4 could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Yeah, I doubt it. Science Officer Cades, scion of Vargos, has prepared a special research project to delve further into the situation. Let's go over there. Let's just have you do this thing. There's not really much we can do about that right now. You're full, though, pretty soon. How are we doing here with crime? Our crime is now 0, which is exactly what we're hoping to get to. We need housing and amenities, so we'll build a city district there. This tech world can upgrade its... So we can build the next administration building here if we get the money. I think we will try to get that. Anything we can sell? Probably we can sell this, which will help. And then we'll upgrade. Still can't. Oh, because we never actually bought anything with the money. There we go. We should also, of course, sell relics to a private collector. Upgrade that. Alderamin 1. Now only a small and relatively ill-equipped band of rebels stands opposed to the majoritarian rule. Let's aid the rebels. Of course we're going to aid the rebels. Authoritarianism is just not a thing we do. Okay, that's fine. We knew. Look, I suppose it's time to formalize our relationship with the with the Zyrites. Yep. You're not going to overcome us and eat us this time, you foul rock monsters. Our continued studies of the massive skeletal remains on Tyrim 4 have managed to shed some light on how the creature ended up on the planet. There are very faint residual energy readings that indicate some kind of dimensional portal existed briefly towards the rear of the skeleton. Science Officer Cades, scion of Vagros, theorizes that the creature passed through this gateway from another dimension, only to quickly perish in the hostile environment of Tyrim 4. Why it did this and where it came from are questions that may never be answered. All right, bit vague. We are investing a ton to help them succeed at this, particularly in money and alloys.
System survey complete.
We gotta still work on stabilizing everything. What is this? They've established another branch office. I thought this branch office was already removed. Could they just like keep doing that in spite of the fact we pushed them off? All right. Let's see what we got here. Trust cap and trust growth. That's good. Diplomatic acceptance. Envoys improving relations have a 1% chance each month of acquiring a favor. Yeah, let's do that. Now, let's go to our friends in the south and actually, let's see, improve relations. Let's grab you. And let's also improve relations with our associate over here. Improve relations with our associate. So we're already doing everything we can do here. We are finally gaining experience. This is starting to get more cohesive, which is good. I would like to eventually get you guys involved, if you'll do it. So they will vote yes, but we need a slight increase in acceptance. That should come pretty quickly, though. Our acceptance rate should be going up, and we're really good at that. So we are losing some from our friendly greeting, but we're gaining 1.62 per month from improved relations. That's a good thing. We don't like their slavery policy. They're xenophobes. That's fine. Not much we can do about that.
Construction complete.
Look at this. We want to build the hydroponics bay. We want to build, I guess this should probably be, let's see. So it's here. Is there any advantage to making this a trade hub? I don't think so. So I guess we can make it a shipyard. Anchorages aren't that good, but they can be helpful at the start, at least in my experience. I think we're going to bring up Righteous on you for more crime suppression to help us out all around with that. I agree. We can definitely have a migration treaty. I don't know what kind of planets you guys are good with. You have turned that from yellow to green, which is interesting. You have finished here. All right. Can you research this project, please? Great. We're going to have to sell more of our dark matter because there's some things we need to do with our money right now. We're going to build this for sure. Let's see, discoveries. Sell to a private collector. And we should buy more minerals. Maybe we sell just a bit more of this. I think that'll hold us stable for a bit, although we are using tons of energy to help them out. Like, so much. So much. We'll be fine, I guess. We'll figure it out, right? This is stabilized finally. Let's see, go to our factory world here. We have a worker with no job. All jobs are full. Let's just build this. We were also going to try to build something here. You're building a mining district already. That feels pretty stable for the moment. It's a bit rough, though.
Complete.
First League headquarters. Fen Habelanus III was the administrative center of the First League throughout most of its existence and served as the seat of their great senate. The planet was densely populated, with a planet-wide city covering most of the surface. Food had to be imported from other member worlds to support the untold billions living in the enormous metropolis. When the League collapsed, these food supply shipments ceased virtually overnight. Those with the means departed to other worlds, but most of the population remained behind. Mass starvation and anarchy followed as the planet was carved up between warlords and criminal organizations. The population continued to dwindle for a few centuries until it was reduced to little more than a lifeless ghost world, the final epitaph of the First League. All right, so we have finished our First League research. We want to, I think, send you to explore this rift here. And then when you're done there, you can definitely grab this starbase. And we are going to take Trust Cap, Trust Growth, right there. For the rebels on Alderman 1, the future appears grim. Under the inspired leadership of Jafab, pro-unification forces have seized power in most of the planet's population centers. Unity is imposed with an iron fist. Any dissent is swiftly crushed. Okay, so what are we missing to give this aid? We don't have the minerals. Do we have a... No, we did that too recently. So we're going to... Are we just going to sell the last of our... I think we are. Just straight up, I just think this is what we have to do. So we'll do that. Which should allow us to do that. So we have the alloys and minerals, but we don't have the energy credits now. We can sell food. We will aid the rebels. You can research that. Not great. So our chancellor has died. A small commemoration will suffice. We add their name to the wall. Of course we do. What else would we do? You can become a better archaeologist. You can get a custom AI assistant. I think we're going to do this. Shield research done. I'm going to replace it with quantum research. Yes, we have low stockpiles. In particular, our credits are zooming away. We may have to sell alloys, which is usually not the best move. Looking at this construction ship here. So we probably should continue to take important worlds like this one, just to give you something to do when we can't afford to build, because we're helping our little friends get through their rebellion. Greatest show in the multiverse. The brightly lit object we discovered on this asteroid is an advertisement. This massive display is supported by a mechanical infrastructure occupying the inside of the asteroid it is mounted on. The asteroid itself is anomalously suspended at one point in space, unaffected by the gravitational pull of any nearby object. The advertisement itself is in reference to what it calls the greatest show in the multiverse. There is a terminal accepting energy credits for direct transport to the attraction. I don't have 1,000 energy credits and I can't make them from nothing. We have replaced the anomalous advertisement with an endorsement for our own local businesses at Real Deep. The payment terminal was carefully dismantled, revealing a small cache of energy credits within. Nice. Nice. It's a bit capitalistic, don't you think? But it's okay, right? We still need to deal with commercial goods here. You're building an industrial district. It's literally the only thing we can do, so it's what we're doing. Communication established. After successfully translating their language, we have established communication with the Sidran Foundry. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have been terminated. Oh, it's robots. It's a machine intelligence. Initiating first contact protocol. We are this Sidran Foundry. Do not be alarmed by our non-organic nature. Like you, we are fully sapient, Class 3 civilization. We are willing to engage in diplomacy with any Norani subunits you designate for this purpose. We could learn much from each other. Yeah, just because you're robots doesn't mean we have any problem with you. The Diatrath envoy, Ayaston Mosley, has been exasperatingly tiresome in efforts to represent Diatrath interests in Norntal. Right from his first arrival, he has shown unremittent hostility towards the direct democracy, unleashing an almost constant barrage of objections to our policies and actions. So great an irritation has he been that few would weep to see the back of him, and we have heard whispers that a group of Norani loyalists are plotting to expedite his demise. Yes, assassinate the goddamn merchant asshole, please do. We will not stoop to such measures. Let us be rid of this troublesome envoy. Just damn it. I don't want to lose the oh, no. My instincts, they're being stopped by the loss of diplomatic weight. I can't do it. We don't even have a unified galactic government yet, and I'm worried about what other people think about me. We will not stoop to such measures. Snuff out the plot. I feel like I'm being forced against my will to do what my people would want. Damn it. Damn them. And their kindness and lack of desire to assassinate people I don't like. And with that, I think we're going to bring this episode to an end. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join me the next time we are here with the Norani Revitalization Committee, attempting to take over the galaxy by some strange combination of colonialism and peace. Goodbye for now.